Block to the Blockchain podcast. This your host, Black Chain. Thank you for pulling up on the block and coming to post with me. Today we're going to be talking about the evolution of the internet. What is Web 3.0 as we currently using today. So let's go back let's talk about it real quick. So Web 1.0 was the first internet when we were just doing dial-up, AOL, a lot of these things. And Web 1.0 was just read and write only. It's when the emails and encyclopedias on the web and stories and news articles and things of that nature were the only thing that you can do at that time in the 90s, early 90s when the internet came out. And then fast forward when Web 2.0 came out, the internet changed, and this opened up being able to shop online, social media, Facebook, Instagram, a lot of these different things where you can just go on Amazon, a lot of these companies where it went from just reading and writing to now be able to interact with these, purchase these, post your own blogs, post your own videos, YouTube craze, and a host of other technology that came. Well, now we're in the age of 3.0 in Web 3.0, and that's with cryptocurrency and the blockchain is tied into the interface. And now you can't even access these websites unless you have a wallet. You'll type on the search engine, you'll go to a website, and on the corner of the website you'll see Connect Wallet. And most of those pages are most of those pages are 3.0, Web 3.0, and those are how you're able to use those interfaces to be able to get in, and whether you become a subscriber, an investor, or whatever. 3.0 is the way. Just go back from decentralized and centralized organizations. The new Web 3.0 is a little more centralized, meaning it's not controlled by a one-party organization. It's like Web 2.0. Most of your stuff you got on Web 2.0, maybe it was Facebook or Instagram. They collect your data, and that's the difference between decentralized and centralized. Decentralized people are able to run it themselves, and centralized are people who own your data. When you go on Instagram or Facebook and you just had a conversation with somebody about a product or anything, and then you go on your news feed and there it is, right there on your news feed. Whether you were going online shopping for a pair of shoes or an outfit, you went to a certain website and then you go back on your phone and now you see that same pair of shoes or that outfit on your timeline through a different company. So what those centralized organizations do is they collect your data, and then they make sure that they constantly bombard you with what you are really liking. That's why you can have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 friends on your Facebook, but you're only going to see the posts from maybe 20 to 30 of those guys, because the algorithm is whatever you are engaged in on the internet collects that data and then redistributes that information or that content back to you, because they seeing that that's what you like to see. They like to see or like to engage in. So that's the difference, and that's why a lot of people want to get away from that, because it's that's why we're going over to the decentralized now, is because we want to get back into the autonomy, back our privacy, where people are not sitting here collecting data points about our lifestyles and trying to predict our behaviors and things of that nature. So Web 3.0 is the new era of internet, where now we become sole controllers of that, where we can become the producer, the investor, the consumer on a fully controllable basis. And I think that the Web 3.0 is going to be out of here, because it's going to bring in a lot of business models, a lot of ways to interact with technology, period, through Web 3.0, because it's a different type of it's a different type of internet. And it's going to bring a different type of vibe, a different type of energy to our market, to our peer-to-peer, to everything that we do as far as engagement. And so I just wanted to bring you that, what is Web 3.0, because I know a lot of people out there trying to figure out, like, what is this new web, this new internet? And it's just the cryptocurrency and the blockchain space have integrated with the websites and now making it fully functional and bringing back our privacy. That's why we're trying to get away from a lot of those centralized things and get back to the decentralized thing, where it's no longer one organization. Now it's back, like the Constitution says, power to the people. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that on here, quick, just informational guide on what Web 3.0 is. So be looking out for it if you hear it. This is what it represents. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and as always, hold yourself accountable and be great. See ya next time on the block. Peace.
Block to the blockchain. Block to the blockchain. From the